An Xbox exclusive in 2002, Sam Fisher is a spy and he's coming for you. His work is top secret, it's dangerous as hell. I'm talking, of course, about Splinter Cell. Mission 1. A military coup in Georgia begins. That Combine Nicolads easily wins. The world sees this as good, they all get along, but it soon becomes apparent that something is wrong. Meanwhile, in the States, the NSA has a new initiative they've put into play. Third Echelon it's called, a department of spies. They protect top-secret intel and expose others' lies. It's run by Irving Lambert, an old friend of Team Lead, Navy SEAL Sam Fisher, and they meet as agreed. Sam joins the team and takes part in a test to prove himself to Lambert that he's still the best. He starts on the course, first some physical trials, but Sam has no troubles, it's like a toy for a child. Part 2 of the test is for covert arts. Sam must stay hidden, don't be seen by the guards. One door is locked, the guard has the pass, so Sam sneaks up while Lambert watches him through the glass. He grabs his neck and gets the code, simple to do. Sam says sarcastically,
"It was a pleasure working with you."
He knocks the guy out and proceeds through the door. Here Lambert explains what the light meter's for. On mission, Sam must try to stay in the dark, so he shoots out the lights, a walk in the park. He continues on to learn the various tools of the trade, how to avoid cameras and hide dead bodies he's made. The next room is for sound, he can't make a peep, so around the broken glass and chains, Sam has to creep. Lambert listens in closely, he keeps his ears perked.
Holy Christmas, you're at the end. Phenomenal work.
Sam completes the course and meets the rest of the crew. Vernon Wilkes Jr. and Anna Grimsdottir too. Instructions done, there's nothing left to say, so Lambert makes it formal.
Welcome to the NSA.
A few weeks later, their first mission is started. They hop a flight to Georgia that is swiftly departed. A U.S. mole, Madison, working for Nicolads, has recently gone missing, but it's suspiciously odd. They sent another agent, Blaustein, after her trail, but he had also vanished. That attempt was a fail. So now it's up to Fisher to pick up the scent, and to see where these two agents mysteriously went. Sam's first point of contact is in a building on fire. He reaches their position, but the results are dire. The contact is nearly dead, but he manages to talk, and tells Sam to find Blaustein's nearby black box. Madison had found something big and got caught. The contact dies, and Fisher then retreats from his spot. He quickly finds the house being searched by goons, and sneaks them both by and does a search of the rooms. Hidden behind a painting, he finds a PC, and sends some data to Lambert about Blaustein. It seems he's already dead, but we still don't know why. His tracking device places him at a police station nearby. Sam sneaks his way there just as soon as he's able. He finds Madison and Blaustein's bodies dead on a table. The tracking implants were removed, but might have been seen by a camera filming in the room. Some luck for the team. Sam heads up to the security office to check out the tapes, and sneaks around the guards like a bunch of deaf apes. They need to review the data here before they can act, so Lambert orders Fisher that it's time to extract. Mission 2. A Russian mercenary named Vyacheslav Grinko killed the two agents we were seeking. That's as much as we know. He works with Nicolads and they have a plan to meet, so the next mission is to listen in with a front row seat. Sam enters into the Georgian Defense Ministry building and does his badass thing of stealthily killing. Lambert says they don't have approval, they can't risk exposure, and reaffirms,
So one slip up and it's mission over.
He keeps to the shadows and soon finds Grinko's car, so Sam nicely asks the driver if Grinko is far. The driver says Grinko will soon be meeting Philip Moss, an engineer who works for Nicolads, who is Grinko's boss. Lambert tells Sam that he must listen in, so he knocks out the driver and leaves to begin his trek to the courtyard to find a good spot to record the conversation with the tools that he's got. He uses his laser mic, and then comments of the
I
blokes.
get nervous when the bad guys start making blood jokes.
They overhear that Iliad has some important computer files, so recovering that data is the next of Sam's trials. He makes his way there in his usual style, and takes a small chance to be Spider-Man for a while. He reaches the files, and the data he leaks says Iliad has been murdering Azerbaijanis for weeks, when suddenly on the radio they know an intruder's around.
Wake up, you bastard! I want troops in there now!
The guards are coming, they soon burst inside. But since they're so dumb, it's not hard to hide. Completely ignoring the large busted window and the fingers of the man that are hanging below. They leave the room and the situation eases. Sam is now free to continue on as he pleases. It's time to extract, so he heads back downstairs to the parkade from before as Wilkes is there. This news is bad, Iliad's scheme is unknown, but at last the real truth. He's bad to the bone. Mission 3. Iliad has vanished, he's gone underground, while in Azerbaijan NATO troops are soon found. Lambert tracks Georgian agents to an oil rig offshore. They are transmitting data and they don't know what for. Sam is sent in to try intercepting this valuable data the Georgians are sending. When suddenly Lambert chimes in, time is short. NATO will soon strike the oil rig, but Sam can't abort. He needs to get the data before it's exploded, so onwards he presses, locked and fucking loaded. The job is to track a mercenary technician, for he holds the key to the data encryption. Sam follows his path as he walks round the rig, when the Air Force shows up and starts shooting the thing. The technician has a briefcase chained to his wrist. Lambert needs Sam to extract with it. Amidst the explosion, Sam hunts the technician and corners him in, taking the case for the mission. The tech reveals to Sam the data is about an ark, but that's all he knows. He too is in the dark. Mission 4. On a plane over the ocean, Grimm scans the data, while Fisher makes a call to his daughter, Sarah. Grimm says the data gives a strong indication that a CIA mole has betrayed his station, when suddenly the plane starts shaking around, and Lambert radios in what has happened on the ground.
Iliad's just declared war on the U.S.
It was a technological attack. The grid is a mess. Iliad's targets were all military-based, but the source of his attack can still not be traced. The next best lead is the CIA mole, so the CIA headquarters is Sam's next goal. Officially, the NSA doesn't act on US soil, so killing's off the table or the plan will be foiled. But thankfully the staff here are incredibly blind. Sam infiltrates quickly and pays them little mind. An agent on the inside has planted Sam's gun, but as mentioned before, he can't shoot anyone. He retrieves it quickly, his next step the server, to see who this mole is and catch the deserter. Sam soon finds the server punching guards in the head, because knocking them out isn't making them dead. Fisher reaches the server and clears out the room. Then Grimm scans the data, which spells the mole's doom. The data leak is traced to a nearby PC, that is...
registered to one Mitchell Doherty.
Before reaching Mitchell's office, Sam has to pass several guards who are all quite dumbass. So if you ever want to break into the CIA at all, you just need to wear black and sit snug on the wall. Sam finds Doherty's machine and starts the hack. But while Grimm is on there, she's caught in the act. She sees the leak as the work of Philip Moss. Through the offices of Kalinitech, the data has passed. Lambert orders Sam to capture Mitchell next. He may be able to provide some further context. Sam finds him downstairs, and while he stops for a drink, he gets punched in the head before he can blink. Wilkes is waiting out back with a van set to go, an interrogator to suss out what Mitchell might know. Sam carries Doherty through the halls to the van, with one last complication to gum up the plan. A CIA guard is talking to Wilkes at his truck, which is fine until Sam and his delivery show up. Sam knocks out the guard and Doherty spills all. He's innocent, he was hacked, and would have taken the fall. Since Grimm was detected on a previous hack, they must now hit Kalinitech to get back on track. She was able to learn of a technician named Ivan. They must track him down and learn what he's hiding. Mission 5. Meanwhile, Iliad is posting more threats. US must withdraw from Georgia, or worse things will get. The West sits and waits and holds its breath for another attack or for Iliad's death. Arriving at Kalinitek, Fisher must find Ivan soon. He's a programmer in the building, and Nikolad's his goon. But after Grimm got detected, Nikolad's gave commands to destroy all the evidence, any trace of his plans. Ivan's life is on the line. He's hiding somewhere, from the mercs sent to kill everyone that is there. Sam sees a dead man inside. Guards have shot him in the head.
Come on, we can see his brain. Of course he's dead.
Lambert chimes in with more intel for Sam. Ivan's holed up with some other programmers in a jam. They're trapped in a room that's surrounded by mines. Sam needs to get up there and get them out of that bind. He finds some techs crouching in a corner in fear, but Sam disarms the traps and adds them to his gear. They tell Sam of a bomb that is set nearby, but it's next to a gas line. They're all gonna die! Sam has only 2 minutes to find his way there, and soon disarms the bomb with intricate care. An update from Lambert. He's involved the FBI. They need to hand over Ivan after questioning the guy. All they need from him now is his encryption code. Sam finally finds him in a washroom, hiding on the commode.
I'm here for your encryption key.
And then threatens Serene.
I'm tired and I hate making people scream.
It's time to depart, but up on the top floor is a squad of mercs between Sam and the door. The chopper lands as more mercs pour out. Poor Wilkes is shot, his survival in doubt. Sam clears the mercs with a vengeance, no mercy, and loads Wilkes on the chopper, taking off in a hurry. But on board, Wilkes dies, succumbs to its wounds. Lambert leaves no time to grieve. The mission must be resumed. Mission 6. After further attacks from Nikolad's on the west, information was gleaned for where to look next. A cyber attack with a Chinese connection. An embassy in Myanmar is the next direction. They need to confirm if Georgia has China's backing before the US can proceed with attacking. The first step is to link up with a contact that's near for help to get to the embassy and stay in the clear. Sam passes through the streets and even the sewers. Some guards are about, but he takes out those losers. He finds his contact and there is some luck, and learns he can sneak in behind a delivery truck. Lambert pipes up with the same old rules as before. No alarms are allowed.
One wrong step could mean war.
He gets into the embassy and sees a general through glass, so he whips out his laser mic and spies on his ass.
That's General Kong Ferrong.
Lambert says with a crack. Sam sarcastically responds,
Good Lord. Who's that?
The general moves to his car to be more secure and calls Nikolad's back. Sam records to be sure. Upon hearing urgent news, their plan is rerouted. They need to save some Americans about to be executed. Sam meets nearby with a new contact named Cohen. They drive away from the embassy. Time to get going. Mission 7. The executions will take place in a factory nearby. They are under the command of a previous bad guy. Vyacheslav Grinko is there on the scene to direct the executions to be broadcast on the screen. Sam can waste no time in preventing this action, or else the chance of world war will soon gain traction. First up, the roof to take the antenna down and delay the broadcast from being sent around. Sam kills the antenna, and Grinko is mad. He orders his men to find out how they've been had. Nikolad's retreats from the factory, and soon, up to the rooftop run Vyacheslav's goons. Fisher has little time. He must act fast, before they fix the signal and resume the broadcast. But Nikolad's gives an order, making time more constrained. Just kill them all now, every soldier that's detained. They'll record it now and broadcast when they can. So Sam has to quickly improvise a swift plan. He dons thermal goggles and makes his way through some freezers, runs circles round the guards, who might as well be old geezers. He reaches the soldiers being held down below, and one of them shares all the things that they know. Ferrong doesn't represent China's intents. He's the leader of a faction of dissidents. He and Nikolad's are simply trading resources. They're providing each other with tools for their forces. The evidence that's available on the computer of Ferrong will ensure that the US and China still get along. But before Sam can extract with the soldiers he's found, Grinko and all his men move in and try to surround. Sam pulls out his gun and plays mercenary Plinko, and with bullets eliminates Vyacheslav Grinko. Mission 8. Sam returns to the embassy. Lambert sets his course.
You're fully authorized to use lethal force.
He must stop Feirong before he gets to flee and grab the evidence to prevent World War III. He dispatches his foes with gadgets and guns. Fifth freedom applies. He can kill anyone. After hacking a computer that wasn't destroyed, Grim finds nuclear materials about to be deployed. They're not yet assembled, so Sam shouldn't fear that destroying them now will make them go nuclear. The trucks they are stored in are about to go. Sam must wire up the trucks to make them blow. Sam gets to the garage. His task is made easy. He just shoots the gas pump and the trucks blow completely. The guards hear the explosion and jump off their butts. One idiot falls over. He's clearly a klutz. Feirong is up next. He's in the ambassador's office. Sam knows just what to do. He's not a novice. With his nukes now destroyed and fearing reprisal, Feirong is now drunk and has become suicidal. Sam enters the office for the general to see.
Perhaps you will do me the favor of killing me.
He grabs the general and holds a gun to his head and makes him unlock his computer instead. Grim goes through the data. What she needs is collected. There's enough there for war to be prevented. It's time now for Fisher to get out and extract. Iliad is still out there. Revenge to exact. Mission 9. Their best lead is what Iliad seeks, the Ark. Lambert suspects it'll bring him out of the dark. They don't know what it is yet, but they know where it's found. It's back in Georgia, on the presidential palace grounds. Fisher scales the outside palace walls. He'd have a long time to scream if he falls. He reaches the top to find dogs and guards, but Sam leaves them behind out in the yard. Fisher slips through the halls and laser nets, climbs through the palace until he gets to an office where there's a computer to hack. They get info on the Ark, but the outlook is black. The Ark is a nuclear suitcase bomb. They must apprehend it before it's gone. Lambert says the bomb is nearby. To get it out of the safe, they'll need Iliad's eye. Sam will need him alive for this retinal scan, so he continues to search to find the bad man. The radio chirps as he rides a lift down. The guards know he's there. He must be found. Sam follows Combane to the vault below. He's cornered now. There's nowhere to go. Fisher grabs him harshly and says with a bark,
What are you going to do with it?
With what?
The Ark.
The new Georgian president the CIA helped install has his own guards enter the library vault hall. From Iliad and Sam, the Ark they demand, but it seems that the bomb has departed this land. Down here all that's left is the activation key. The bomb is already in America, you see. Iliad then thinks to trade information. For not ending his life, he'll share the location. The guards then turn their attention to Sam. Lambert arranges a blackout to get him out of that jam. He heads up through the library with one last instruction. Lambert gives clearance for Iliad's destruction.
Snipe Iliad's from there. Do it now. Don't miss. You probably won't get a second chance at this.
Sam holds up his gun and he draws in his breath. He holds all the power of Combane's life or death. With him square in the crosshairs, one shot rings out. Iliad is dead. The guards give a shout. Sam takes the activation codes and heads to extract, but the guards just behind are right on his tracks. Dodging gunfire as he makes his retreat, he climbs aboard the chopper, his mission complete. The intel they found helps them track the Ark down. It was nearly in Washington, in a nearby town. The government moves in to disarm the bomb. They claim it's a gas leak to keep everyone calm. Fisher sits at home watching TV with his daughter. A moment to relax, just a girl and her father. But of course it can't last. The secure line rings. The next mission for Sam to do more badass things. Hey, you reached the end of the video? That means I think you're awesome. You're a kick-ass person. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for watching my videos. If you're so inclined, please leave a like and a subscribe for support. I'd really appreciate that. If you have any ideas for other games you'd like to see or any comments or feedback about this one, just pop it in the comments below. I really appreciate it. But until the next story, as always, my friends, be legendary.